It's me back making another video. Been gone for 2 days. I promise you another video today. And today this is just going to be a video. Today I was going to actually do a video about why young wrestlers. It was a video talking about why young wrestlers need to show why they should be pushed or why they should be up there with all the main eventers. But that's another video that I'm going to do sometime Monday. Well, sometime Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that, because I got another video request from the same guy who wanted me to do the top 10 faces, and I'll be doing that video tomorrow. But I'll also be talking about the Kurt Angle thing, would probably tomorrow or something like that, because that's something that is a topic that's been going on around wrestling today. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about that. So expect a lot of more good things when it comes to wrestling, and also as my usual where I do entertainment videos as well, talking about movies and other stuff like that. And then expect a expect a Q&A with Fitness 65 video from me, as I'm gonna stretch it until the 23rd or the 24th or the 25th is when I'm gonna have it, not the 28th or the 29th, because I'm gonna probably be busy doing things. So expect that video the 25th. Please be sure to send me your questions. Whatever is bothering you, send your questions to me in the inbox, and I'll be sure to answer as best as possible. And also send me some more video requests, because I don't mind doing video requests, as some people already sent me some, so I'm going to start doing those, so just expect that from me. But getting to this video, this was a video requested by tuber4life101. He wanted me to do a video about my top 10 heels in wrestling, or I guess the top 10 heels in wrestling overall. And I just picked just a list of heels that just come to my mind when I think of heels in wrestling, and guys who are real good at being heels, but they're good at being faces, but they're really good when they're heels, as they generate a lot of heat and they make you want to hate them. And then sometimes you have a hard time hating them for some of the stuff they do, but still they're still heels, and somehow they make you hate them, or they make you go to events and throw stuff or whatever. But anyhow, this is just gonna give you my list of my top 10 heels of general of all time. Just a video requested by Tuber for Life. We'll start off at number 10. I was gonna have Rick the Model Martel, but he was a good heel, but really Edge I had on here. He was a much better heel than Rick the Model Martel, as Edge was just edgy as a heel. He played that dick of a heel, or that douchebag of a heel, as he was taking Matt Hardy's girlfriend Lita at the time, and he was just doing all the evil things as a heel, and he was just doing things that just made you hate him and made you want to just get your hands on him. And that's one of the reasons why I have him on here at number 10, as he was a really good heel. I remember when he first turned heel, I believe it was in 2004 or 2005, somewhere around there. He turned heel when he beat down Shawn Michaels, and he cost Shawn Michaels the title match, the title against Triple H, and thus people started hating him. And then of course he got in his feud with Shawn Michaels, and then other things happened from there. And then of course the Matt Hardy thing with Lita, and that made people hate him even more. And then him saying he's better, and him whining all the time about him being screwed and all this, just made people hate him. Although some people did like him though as a heel still, it just made some people just hate him as a heel, as he was just one of the most hated heels of all time. And that's one of the reasons why I got him at number 10, is he just did so many things that just made you hate him, and he did more things that most heels wouldn't do to make that to go that extra mile to hate him even more. And that's why I got him on here at number 10. Number 9 is the Macho Man Randy Savage. Whether it was his WCW run as a heel when he was with the NWO, or the Madness, Team Madness, or when he was in the WWF as a heel, when he was the Intercontinental Champion, or when he turned heel when he won the WWF title, it doesn't matter. The man was still a good heel. He used some evil tactics to beat down his opponents. I remember when he was in the WWF, when he was the Intercontinental Champion, and he beat down Ricky Steamboat, and he used the ring bell on when he did the elbow drop on Ricky Steamboat and crushed his larynx that made people hate him even more, and they wanted to see Ricky Steamboat get his hands on Macho Man, just mainly because of that. And then when he was his tenure in the NWO, when he would attack people from behind and hit them with spray cans and all that other stuff, and do what normal heels would do, just made him just a real good heel. And then the promos that he would cut as a heel just made him even more over as a heel. And that's one of the reasons why I got him at number 9, is he was just a real good heel. Number 8 is Rick Rude, Ravishing Rick Rude, or Rick Rude from WCW. The man was a real good heel. He was a good worker, but he was a real good heel, as he used his arrogance and his cocky attitude to make the fans hate him by calling them fat pigs and trailer trash and this and that, and that their women wanted to get their hands on him because he's the sexiest man alive and this and that. And people would just get mad, mainly the male fans. They would want to climb over the rails just to get their hands on him for talking so much crap about the male fans and how he's so perfect and everything like that. And that's one of the reasons why I feel Rick Rude was a very good heel, is he just generated heel heat whenever he came to the ring and cut those promos before his matchups. That just made him an even stronger heel and more hated heel. And then, of course, attacking people from behind like the Ultimate Warrior and cheating to win just made him even more of a stronger heel. And that's one of the reasons why I got him at number 8, is he's one of the best heels of all time. Well, not number 1, but he's one of the greatest heels of all time, simply on that fact that he could generate heel heat, and he was over as a heel, and then the heel tactics that he did as a heel, which made him one of the greatest heels of all time. It's a shame this man never got a world title run, but politics played a big factor into it, as I felt he would have been a really even more over heel if he would have been the champion. But that's just me. But of course he never got that chance, and we'll only remember him for being a good heel and a good Intercontinental Champion and a good WCW, US TV, whatever championships he won in there. Number 7 is Million Dollar Man, Ted DiBiase. This guy was a real good heel. I mean, he used his arrogance and his power and his richness as a tool to get the fans to hate him. I remember when he did all those segments where he would tell people to do something and he'll give them money. He would berate the fans and all this other stuff, and then when the fans do it, he said, yeah, when the fans do all that stuff, he said he'll give it to him, and then he pretends like he's going to give it to him, and then he doesn't, and he just kicks him to the curb and tells him that it just shows that everybody will do anything for money. I just laughed at that. I just felt that was funny, but still got him over as a heel. And then the fact that he would buy some of the competitors, pay somebody to do his dirty work for him and pay Virgil, his bodyguard, just made him even more over as a heel. And that's one of the reasons why I feel he is one of the greatest heels of all time, is he generated a lot of heel heat. And Ted DiBiase will even say that in interviews, that he did a lot of things that had people hate him even more and got him even more over as a heel. And that's one of the reasons why I got him at number 7. Number 6 is a guy who can play both face or heel, but he's really better as a heel, and that's Eddie Guerrero. This man was way over as a heel. He would manipulate people. He would always cheat and steal and all that stuff, like what his gimmick was. He would attack people from behind, and he was just really over as a heel. And he would cut evil heel promos to get more people to hate him, and he was just an overall complete package. Basically what heels are missing nowadays is what heels nowadays in wrestling are missing, is what Eddie Guerrero had as a heel. And that's what I feel that most heels need to do a lot more of, or what Eddie Guerrero did. And that's why I feel that Eddie Guerrero is probably one of the best heels of all time, and one of the reasons why I got him at number 6. Number 5 is Kurt Angle. This guy was way over as a heel. Whether it was his promos of saying to drink milk and all this, and him being an Olympic gold medalist and the only WWF superstar or WWE superstar to be an Olympic gold medalist or anything like that, or whether it was him saying how better he was than everybody else, or him just whining and stuff like that. This man was just over as a heel, and I just love this guy as a heel, as he just generated a lot of heel heat based off all the stuff he said.